That is right, everybody. Welcome to the very first episode of Camden Valley Coyotes. We are here. We are ready to fight. We are the worst program in the entire college football landscape, and we are going to build a dynasty here. And we have a lot of work to do. Now, of course, Jago YT is the coach. Let's check out our roster and show you what we're working with a little bit. We're going to go to the depth chart. Starting at quarterback, we've got Cheeto Springs. He's a pocket passer from Wyoming, and this is a guy that we're going to try to make work. But if he doesn't, if he struggles, because he is a sophomore, we have a freshman redshirt here in Perry Oakwater who can whip the ball. He's got star dev, and he could be somebody we look forward to enjoying in the future. Yes, we also have Justin Jones-McCray, who can also sling the pigskin, but none of these guys are good. One of our better players, though, is JoJo Baxter. He is a backfield threat. He's small, but he can move. He's got 92 speed and 93 excel, which is going to be the best out of the group, and he is a freshman. Hopefully we can hold on to him. If he struggles, Tito Moneymaker's there. We've got Cam Vincent III and Brenton Moorhead. So we've got some options looking as we go to wide receivers. We got Haku Chichi, Samoan man, even though it says he's from Texas. He's going to be pretty good. We've got Noah Nevermore. What a sick name. Jet Moore as well. I don't think he's going to want to be here too long, but he's got the acceleration. He's got the speed. We've got LeVar Dodge. He's a senior. This is going to be his last year. And I know what you're thinking all the way down here. We have Jaden Williams-Randall, who technically is our best player. We don't want to play him this year. I think he's actually too good for this squad, as my daughter is squawking in the background. But looking at tight end, we've got Ricky Rogers Spanish. He's a guy that we want to make a real weapon on this team. He does have some decent speed. He does have some decent acceleration. His catching's at an 83 and awareness is not very good. We've got the O-line, which is it's pretty decent. You got Maxwell here. We've got Pitts. We've got like a mid-70s Xander Richardson here. Pretty good. Nothing to write home about. Going to the defensive side of the ball, we've got Charlie Beans. We've got Charlie Beans. So that's somebody we like. And we have Leon Lefts, and he's a right, guard or edge rusher. So maybe he'll be Leon Wrights. You don't know. But Harrison Saturday, hopefully he shows up on our Saturdays. He is our starting defensive tackle. We have some interesting freshmen here in Mixon and Chris Sykes. We'll see what they can bring. Antoine Keys, he's going to be a big part of this offense or defense. Dre Wheaton, he's one of our better players, and he's only a junior, so hopefully we can hold on to him. Clint Summers, he's a good piece, and here is our cornerbacks. CeCe McKenzie is going to be the leader of the defense. He's got that bump and run architect. He is a star, and he could certainly get to the ball. Free safety, we've got a senior in Tyler Brandt, so this will be his last season. Boykins and Ayers both will be getting some reps as well as we go to strong safety, as Everett Lacey, not Eddie Lacey, he's a lot thinner, is going to be our starter. We do have Marquise Winger. He is a senior, so hopefully we can get him involved as well. And then we got our kicker, who is one of our best players, Heath Goodman. He better be Goodman on the field. And we've got Turner Josie. Now, that is the Coyotes. That is what we're rolling with right now. But we are going to be setting up our board. You know what? Before we do that, let's look at our schedule this year and see what we're doing. So our first game will be against FCS East, which will be in our home turf of Camden Valley, New Jersey. Then we go against a ranked opponent in Texas Tech. That one's going to be interesting. We get Buffalo week 3. We're probably not going to do well. As it says, we were 0-12 last year, which doesn't shock me. We might go 0-12 this year too. The Florida State, that'll be a fun game. Could be a winnable game. Oklahoma, that's not going to be a winnable game for us. Same thing. I don't think any of these games are going to be, But UMass in week 7, Toledo in week 8, Bowling Green, that'll be a fun matchup. Ball State, Akron. We've got Central Michigan and Northern Illinois, the Huskies. Will we perform this year? Who knows? Of course, we are going to be playing on Heisman because that's the way to do it. Don't think we are going to get any 5 stars this year. Literally, they have 1 stars available for us. But let's look at the prospect list. Not recommended. I want any state, anything. And right off the bat, we see Angel Kimball is wide open. The deal breaker for him would be playing time. We have an A+. You will play for this team. Same thing. We're gonna pop. I think we're gonna do 3 5 stars, and yes, we're gonna try to get a quarterback. Now that is out of the way, let's look at the 4-star prospects. See if anybody's interested. We have a C+, proximity to home. We'll add him. Again, the playing time is huge for us because everybody on this team is bad. We're going to do a couple of 4 stars. Then we're probably going to drop down to a 3-star class. So let's add these last 2, and then let's work on the 3 stars. These are the guys. Like a Deji Beaver. Oh, and the first guy on the Jason Mwamba. I love that name. Okay, we've got Manny Shaughnessy here. A thumper. He could be anything. We definitely do need some wide receivers. I know the running back is a big need of ours, but we do have that scouted. We have a punter, another Beaver. Brian Beaver. Could be the brother. We're going to pass on the punter for now. Joey Rico. We'll add him. How many do we have? Okay, so we still have a lot of targets to go after. We'll get Ernest Guy. We need some tackles on this board. There's one right there. Adding him. Do we want to get a kicker? Buck Hardiman. I think we're good there. We're going to pass on him. We have another Alexander. It's not Michael. It's Michelle. We're going to pass on him as well. We don't need a fullback. Kicker, again, we don't need. Let's see. We can add, no, outside linebacker, we're good. We've got 4 on our board already. We can definitely add a guard and a center. That could play anywhere. We're going to add the quarterback as well. Just trying to fill out the sheet here. We're missing a free safety we can definitely use. There's a right tackle right there. Middle inside linebacker is something we need to look at as well, which I think I passed on a couple. Okay, this is going to be a quarterback. Devonta Bars. We'll add him. We only got a couple more here, about 6 or 7. All right, we're going to add Robert here. No, no, we need middle inside. That's going to be our tackles right there. And we need a Mike, baby. Okay, Bjorn, no. How are we with that? We're good. Maybe I can just go by position. Have we added a tight end? We have, but I'm going to add another. Let's go to middle here and any state. Maybe we can get some gems here. Like this guy right here, Terrell Figures. We're going to add him. And then let's go to free safety, strong safety, and we need a couple guards. I think here we need to be very smart. We're going to give Kevin Dirth, maybe we go lower than that. Are there any 3 stars that we can grab? And this guy's from the Bronx, and we have a good pipeline there, so I think that's the move. It's going to strong safety. Do we have anybody interested? We have Quincy Yelk from Florida. We have George Trahan. He could be something. He's got a decent looking stat line. Colin. I'm going to keep looking. Okay, this guy's wide open here. Joel Raymond, cover specialist out of. Okay. We got a Georgia man. I think, too bad we can't get anybody. Okay, we're in the 2 stars. Don't want to go that low. We're going to go with Burns, and then let's grab some guards. Any guards worth looking at. And that's going to be it. We fill out our entire recruiting board. We love to see that. And we already have a deal breaker for Derek Ahmed. So honestly, we're just going to remove him. Is there any other deal breakers? Okay, worthy deal breaker. Any others? We've got more. Okay, that's a lot of playing time, which is kind of shocking because you can play here. All right, so with those off the board, let's add. We're going to add probably. Is there any 3 stars in the class that we can add? No. We could add another quarterback just to get something, but I do want to add the wide receiver that we took off and a running back that we took off. I know they said recommended. We're not going to do that. Let's see. Who do we like here? Passanon and Braden Michelle, who we were talking about earlier, right? Or was that a different Michelle? We get Kevin Lutman here, north-south receiver archetype. We're going to get Tashawn Ayu is definitely somebody I like. Oh, we were already looking at him. Okay, so that's good. We have Ayu on the board. If we can drop down to a 3-star, I'd be interested. Kanasa, he's interesting. Adonis Cook. Let's go with Adonis Cook. Let's see if he can cook for us. And let's add a wide receiver and leave it at 34 targets. Screw it. We're going with the 5-star Rashad mix. Okay, so now we are going to be sending out scholarships to all of these fellas here. I doubt we'll get any insta-commits, especially with these bigger, stronger guys. I don't even think we have any 2-stars, so we won't be getting any insta-commits, so that's fine. But, hey, we could wish. Somebody says, dude, I grew up with, the Camden Valley Coyotes. And I'll be like, you're a liar, because this is a brand new organization. But, hey, if you're from New York, you're from New Jersey, this is the place. There's Brad Maddox, isn't he the wrestler that leaked stuff from Paige? Deji Beaver. He's somebody, he is from Camden. He's from Camden. I've never seen that, which is great. So Beaver has to be one of the guys. He's a hometown kid from Camden Valley, baby. Okay, well, that's good to see. So we do have a couple of 3-stars that, no. That would be lovely to get into. Look at everything. We are F except for playing time. We are very bad. Ernest Guy. We're going to have a very tough year, not only on the field, but off of it. But hey, that's what this whole series is about. As Channing Vermorgan. That's a name right there. My name is Channing Vermorgan. All right, we are almost done giving all of these boys scholarships. Devonta Bars is somebody I like. Bryce Eby, or Eby. Terrell Figures that he's going to play for us. Okay, we got a Bronx kid in Gabe Tobin. Anybody that lives near the area, we definitely want to bring in. We want to have that rough New York, New Jersey kids on this team. Tashawn Ayu is one of my favorites. Just the name alone, Adonis Cook. And then finally, 5-star Rashad Mix. And that is going to be everything that we're going to do for this first week. We do have 110 skill points, which is kind of crazy. We're not going to put it in mode. We're going to put everything in recruiter like last year. I mean, we're going to do the most important position, so quarterback. Wait, what? Okay, so now this year. Okay, this is interesting. This is new. So more interested on coming here, which is fine. We're going to do that. Okay, we're going to do that, and then we're going to put some in something else. Can I? Can I? No. I cannot. Okay, you know what? We're going to hold on to those 30 and move into the first week of Camden Valley Coyotes, baby. Hopefully we see some nice stuff, and we're already locked out on 4 people. Wow. Championship contender F. Cool. So now that we are already locked out on a couple of big names, let's see. So, Shaden Dennis, you're gone. Mwamba, you're gone. Beaver, you were the Camden kid, dude. Really? You locked this out already? That is a big upsetting. I'm keeping him on my board. I don't care if you lock me out. I'm keeping you. You know why? Because you're going to come here. So with that, we do have 250 hours to work with. Let's throw it at somebody like LaMichael Spruce. Send the house to LaMichael. All the 5 stars are going to be getting the house thrown at them. And I know that might be crazy, especially the quarterback, because the quarterback's the one touching the ball every time. We're going to do some DMs here for the rest, and hopefully that'll be good. I cannot believe that the hometown kid was like, nah, I know the program. The program is terrible, which he's right. He's not wrong. But, wow, I can't even, okay, well, we got to take him off then. Taking him off our board. Unfortunate. Manny Shaughnessy. These guys, I don't even care if they lock us out. At least they gave us a chance. They didn't even let us DM some of these people. Ernest Guy. We're probably going to get locked out on a lot of people. This is going to be a tough first year for us. But we shall see, as we are not involved in anybody, I think. Like, are we on anybody's board right now? I don't think so. We are not on anybody's board. Not a single person wants to be a Coyote. But hey, we didn't even get to, like, talk to anybody, okay? I'm sure we're going to miss out, and then we'll move from there, as we are going to go to our first real week. As, let's see, we just got locked out on 13 different people. Oh my goodness. 13 different people said absolutely not. Wow. Well, before we go to our first ever game, wait. We are on LaMichael Spruce's board, though. So we lose a lot of hours. That's just me being dumb. That's what it is. But looking at some of these cats here, yeah, of course it's going to be a lot of the people that we didn't even offer anything. Figures, Tobin, which sucks. IU, I should have looked more on the board, but we're still in the mix on mix. So let's use what we got here. Contact friends and family to a couple of these guys while we reach out to others. Because, like, getting at least one 4-star I know is even crazy. But, like, if we can do it, that's huge for us. Okay, then we'll use the rest of the hours on social media. So we have 17 targets still on our board, which may not be a lot, but we are, let's look here. Number 7 on LaMichael Spruce's board. He is number 1. Not in the nation. He's number 5 in the nation. Here, we are number 4 on Matthew Bragg, a 5-star quarterback, which is insane. We are not on Kongbo's board. Let's see, are we on any other boards? Not right now, but that's okay. We will hopefully get some interesting stuff going, as we are going to go into our first game against FCS East. And let's check out our uniforms. Of course, this is our all black home jerseys. pretty slick. Our away jerseys are more of a gray. Then we have the Crimson Coyotes, which is an all-red uni. And the alternates are another gray with a nice black helmet. Today, we are just going to be running with the black. And let's do this thing. First game ever. It's time. Here we are at our stadium, Camden Valley, as we are going to be returning the kickoff. Here it is. We're looking good. As it looks like Dyer is going to get this ball. He is going to get hit around the 15 now, to the 17. Not too bad. As JoJo Baxter is our running back. He's got the speed, but will that be anything? As our offensive line surely is not good, but we shall see. As Cheeto Springs is under center today, as he is going to go for the play action. We're going to go right to an interception on the first play. And that was just an awful throw by me. And we are going to be on defense. This is going to be a long, long season. So hopefully this is not too bad. As we are going to stop them on first down. No gain. Big tackle from Clint Summers. We like to see that Saturday here on the end. Hopefully he can do something as they're going to give it to the fullback for 3 yards. Nothing too big for us. As 3rd and 7, we can make a big stop here. As they're going to run it again and get stuffed. They only gain 1 yard on that entire possession. And you know what college kickers do? They miss. Can they miss today? Which would be a great start. That one's going to be nearly perfect. And that is going to be a 3-0 start for FCS East. We need to get our stuff together. Because so far, first play was a turnover. As we are going to get to the 20-yard line. And maybe it's time to run the ball. Cheeto Springs 0 for 1 with a pick today. As we're going to get outside and get some money. And that is going to be 5 yards. Did I say get some money? But we're going to get some yards. Money on the mind. As we're going with the screen. Bad blocking by number 61. 61. But we are going to get a gain of 3. We are having a better drive this time, I'll tell you that. As we're going for it here. Can we make it? And we're going to get the first down. Let's keep doing the screen. If it's going to work, we'll do it. We are moving the chains quite a bit. And 61 is going to block this time. And we are going to get the first down. Why did it say FCS East played? Was that last week? No, they're 0-0. All right, well. Our tight end's wide open. And Ricky Spanish. Ricky Rogers Spanish. Drops the wide open ball. We're going to go to the running back, Baxter, out of the backfield. He's going to make a move and get to pretty close to the first down. Not going to get quite there yet. 3rd and 1 for Camden. This is a much better offensive performance as we see the first appearance of Moneymaker getting the first down. Chi-Chi is out there. Nevermore also out there. Looking for something. We're going deep into the end zone. Chi-Chi turns around, makes the catch. That's a touchdown. My goodness. What a dart and what a catch. People thought I was crazy, but Haku Chi-Chi with his first catch. Did we just miss this? No. Okay. We are going to take a 7-3 lead. That is phenomenal. And let's kick this ball back off. So, a very bad start to the game, but we are settling down. As Camden Valley back on defense here. Had a great showing. As look at that. The stadium pulse is starting to rock here in Camden Valley, as they're going to pitch it to the fullback. Not going to get him down on the first, but we are going to get him on the second. Fullback has been there quite a bit, giving them the ball, I think, half the time. But it is 2nd and 12 for us. Saturday is going to get a sack here. I feel it. Oh, right to the quarterback, and they're going to get 4 yards on the play. But still looking pretty good. Have not given up a first down yet. Will that happen here? Just noticed that this guy is a lefty. As, oh my God, a huge hit! And that is going to be a 4th down as we get the ball right back. People are feeling it. Is this the year for Camden? As it's only our first year. As look at this. Nice return there from, I believe that's Lockbridge. Obviously, we are not going to be getting that same play again, but Chi-Chi is available, and there he goes. 86 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Of course, that interception was a fluke. It was never supposed to happen. As we are going to give the ball to Baxter. Maybe not the best move there, as it's going to be 2nd and 10. As we are going to go with the screen yet again. Baxter gets it. Gonna try to get anything. Only gets 2 there. Maybe not the best throw from Cheeto Springs. Now, we've got some options here. I'd like to send Rogers Spanish on this slant. Get him! And there he goes! He's got an option. He goes out of bounds. And it's 1st and goal, and Cheeto Springs is feeling himself right now. Now, with 1 minute left on the clock in the first, JoJo Baxter trying to get anything going. He's not going to be able to. 4 rushes for 10 yards so far. Nothing too amazing, but we have an opportunity to score yet again, as we're going to give it to him. He's going to hold on to it, but doesn't get much. 3rd down now. Do we run this ball? I see a nice little area. I think we're going to give Baxter the chance. Let's see. Oh, right through is number 3, and he's going to get us. Do we kick the field goal? I say no. We are going to be a very aggressive team this year and going forward. As Ricky Spanish, baby, is in the end zone. Ricky Rogers Spanish with the touchdown. And he is looking good. He had 1 drop earlier, but stuff happens, you know. And we are going to get the extra point. It is 14-3. And, you know, our recruits are watching this game. They didn't know who the Coyotes were. They'll know after this game. As we are going to kick that one into the end zone. And, wow, Texas losing right now to Ohio State. Arch Manning not having the best of games. Interesting. You want to come to Camden? Oh, as Eddie's going to give it to the running back for the first down. Their first down of the year. I just punched my microphone. I don't know if they've thrown the ball yet, but we are going to go with the run here. What is happening? All right, as that is going to end the first quarter with a very weird 5-yard rush. The cheerleaders are feeling it. We are feeling it. They have 1 passing yard. I don't even remember that. I don't remember the pass. Gonna be honest. As look at the Camden Valley fans going crazy. All right, here we go. Second quarter is among us. Is among us. Oh, and the quarterback going to keep it on the option for a gain of about 2. This could be a good stop here. If we can run up the score in FCS East, could look good. As they're going to hand it off yet again. Is he going to get to the outside? He is, and he's going to get the first down. Jarvis May with a very nice run. I believe he is the backup running back as the fullback, the only back in the field right now. Oh, a beautiful pitch. And that one's going to go for a lot. And we're going to knock him out of bounds. Darrell O'Neal with a nice run of about 30. Now I can see it. As they're going to continue with this offense as the fullback not doing anything. As it is now 2nd and 12. Gonna bring the blitz a little bit. They haven't been doing much except run the ball, as we are going to get a shoelace tackle for a gain of nothing. I don't think they're close enough for a field goal with a college kicker, but he's made one already. Gonna get it to number 7. Just got to bring him down, and that's what we'll do for a gain of 2. They are going to go for the field goal. We need our people to get loud. Stadium's not rocking the way it used to be, and this one's up, and it squeaks right in, and it is going to be 14-6. Only an 8-point game, but this is a game we need to take advantage of. Lockridge here, and he is going to get around to the 17-yard line, but we shall continue. We've got Chichi, we've got Nevermore. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, doesn't come down with it. One thing I just learned is our quarterback, Cheeto Springs, is not a speedster. But we are going to go with this again. Can we get anything? We're going to lose 5 on the play. So far, not looking good for the Coyotes. But we have another. We're going to go right to Roger Spanish. Can he get it? He does, and he gets more. Ricky Rogers Spanish, he's going to be very special for us, and he's only a junior. So we have him for at least another year unless he wants to leave, which he might after this performance. Another first down. And look at Cheeto Springs with 2 touchdowns. We're not even going to worry about that interception. We were just getting our feet wet. And we're going to throw this one. Oh, beautiful play there. Couldn't find the target, but we are going to continue to throw this ball. As Baxter is wide open. I like it. He's going to go. He's going to juke, but he's not going to get any farther than the 20 or the 15, mind you, as that was a beautiful catch from our running back. So Chi-Chi's had a good game so far. Let's get some other people involved as Moore holds on to the ball. What a catch. What a catch. What a pass. And I like, there's Ross over the middle, Chi-Chi on the end. We're going to go with the tight end, just not in his reach. But I would love to see a touchdown here. Chi-Chi, I would like to send him on an out route here. Can he do it? Chi-Chi is open. He's not going to get the first. Oh, and he drops the ball. We are going to go for the field goal at this point. Hopefully that is it. And I missed it. All right. Well, hey, I'm learning as well as you guys are. This is actually my first game in college football. 26. As the running back, not going to get anything moving. As it is 2nd and 11. They are just on this running train. As that is going to be the 2-minute warning. As we still are up 14-6, but it's a lot closer than we'd like. I need finally going to throw the ball, and we are going to sack him! Bing bong! Charlie Beans gets the first sack in Coyotes history, and it's a big one. My goodness, as the stadium is starting to pulse a little more. Now they are forced to throw the ball again. Nothing is happening. Our defense is holding strong, and that's going to be a punt. As let's see what Lockridge can do. He's got an opening over to the left or the right. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. as we will take that right there. We are already on the 34, and I think we're going to try to throw one up to Chi-Chi here. We're going to throw one up in the back of the end zone. Can Chi-Chi come down with it? In his hands, he could have, but he drops it. Unfortunate. Hey, that's all right. He's given us a great play already. Oh, geez. I don't know where to throw it. Oh, I don't even know who I threw it to, but he's going to come back to the ball. There is a flag. What is the flag going to be? Pass interference on the defense. We kind of made that happen, but we will definitely take that as we are getting closer. As Nevermore on the corner route would be pretty, but I don't like it. We're going to just toss this right to... Oh, he falls down. As JoJo Baxter could have gotten more there, but maybe he was just off balance. As we're going to do it again. Hopefully he can get by the tight end, but he's not going to. We're going to call our first timeout. We do have some options here on 3rd and 4. As much as I want to start running the ball, I just don't feel like we're there yet. As Moore is going to get in the end zone on the slant. That is going to be Moore's first touchdown. Good for him as Cheeto Springs looking good. And hopefully we can make the kick, which we do. 21-6. All right. As here we go. They have 32 seconds to score. They will get the ball back. Maybe we can get an interception. This quarterback does not look like he can handle the pressure. They might run the ball out, though. I mean, they are a run-heavy offense, and it looks like that's exactly what they're going to do as we hit the quarterback. We're going to call a timeout. Looked like he almost got hurt there. Might watch out for that. But, I mean, might want him to stay in the game. As they are still not going to get anything, and we're going to use our final timeout. Probably not going to mean much, but maybe we can get the ball back, especially if they throw it, which I don't think they will. Especially with the formation the way it is. Yep, they are going to give it to the outside, and number 2 is going to get a decent amount, but at the end of the day, that is all she wrote. And I don't think they're going to punt this ball. We're going to go right into halftime. They are going to punt it. That's kind of crazy. Imagine if we run this one back, but we're not. And we'll take a 21-6 lead going into the halftime. I mean, I don't know why. Pretend that's a Coyote, okay? As if we look at Ricky Rogers, Spanish, 66 receiving yards on 4 catches and a touchdown. We like it. We like it a lot. I also like what Chi-Chi's been doing. And Cheeto Springs, man, haven't seen a lot of misses here unless we're talking about that first pass. But as long as we keep this running game to a minimum for them, this game is already in the bag for us. As got to work on that tackling. As we are going into the second half of this game. And here we go. This one's going to be into the back of the end zone yet again. Will FCS East switch up their game plan? We don't know. Looking at their formation, doesn't look like it. It looks like they're going to continue with the running as they are going to pitch it right out and get a big gain. We are having trouble with the tackles. Dorial O'Neal has 52 yards today, which is actually pretty good. Maybe we get our running game going would be pretty nice. Baxter has been doing well in the passing game as we are going to try to get the tackle. Not going to be able to, but we finally will bring him down for a sack. And that is Charlie Beans again. Beans means business, baby. As it is 2nd and 10, they're going to go straight up the gut, and we got a big hit on the quarterback. Brock Ladder has not been, taken lightly on this defense. We are beating them up as it's going to be a touch pass. That one's going to go for a little bit, and he's going to go out of bounds. And that's going to be the second completion of the game. They do not like to throw this ball, as I get it. And we miss the tackle. This one could go a long, long ways. And that's going to be a touchdown. All right. Well, hey, it is what it is. That's their first touchdown of the game. A bummer, but hey, they came out of the break looking pretty good. 75 yards on the drive. Gave them some interesting looks, but we couldn't get anything to go. Lockridge again back for the kick, as he's going to get a little more. He's going to get to the 25, and it looks like our first injury, maybe Lockridge. Not good. Hopefully he is okay, because he gives us that spark right off the bat. So we're going to go with our first run, and looks like our tackle could not get around. Injury risk is high. We are going to bring in Jaden Williams and just move on from that. Nevermore has a little bit of an interesting matchup here. As, oh, I don't like it. But, oh, he drops the ball. I thought we can get that in. So we got back spasms for Lockridge. He'll come back. He'll be fine. As Moore looks wide open. Jet Moore turning on the Jets. 34. Baxter couldn't get the block in time, but man, what a good play. As we are going to still look to get the running game going. As we do find a seam, we're going to move up a little bit and get the first and a little bit more. Baxter finally letting those wheels go. As we are going to look for a pass here, as Chichi immediately beats his man, but we're going to get the interception. Chichi does not go up for it. I guess I threw that a little too early, and that is going to be the second interception of the game for us. Looks like their running back is ready to beat us down. He is, I don't know if it's X Factor, but he's almost nearing 100 yards. Well, I mean, granted, that's all they've been doing. I mean, as we're going to try to get him right here. Bang. As that's going to be a loss of 1. 3rd and 8. A nice play from Nate Barkley there. Will they throw the ball? Doesn't matter. Big sack. Let him right through, and Wheaton, Dre Wheaton, is looking good. Right to the quarterback like it meant nothing to him. As we are going to get a punt, and this is going to be the first punt for our... Oh, no, Lockridge is back in the game. I guess the back spasms, not too bad. Not going to be upset with Cheeto Springs' interception on that last drive, as we're going to give this right to Baxter for a gain of only 3. Oof. Baxter's feeling a little hurt here. It looks like we got a wide open man, and he's going to hold on to it. Who was that? Was that Moore? Was that Jet Moore? I'm still learning. No, Jet Moore is number 3. Not sure who that was, because I know Nevermore is a white dude. It's Hayward. Okay. And we're going to give it to him again, and he's going to drop this one. Probably not the best move. Had to get it away, and he's going to drop the drag route. It's still okay. I'm giving this ball to Baxter, even though he's a little banged up right now. Oh, my God, I threw it to the wrong guy. I threw it to the wrong guy, and it almost became a touchdown. Oh, my God. Haku Chichi almost had his second touchdown of the year. Not going to be able to get through that line. All right. JoJo Baxter needs to get in the end zone here. As is he going to? That's not a touchdown. Wow. Okay. They are stopping us on every try here. As there it is, JoJo Baxter gets his first rushing touchdown of the year and of the Dynasty. Hey, I mean, the numbers aren't good, but getting in the end zone looks pretty nice. as that is going to be up and good. 28-13. I think the last thing we need, that may be not a good kick, is getting a defensive turnover would be nice. Pad the stat sheet. Ayers with a huge hit. As there is 1 minute left in the third quarter. Saturday hasn't really showed up today. I need him to do that. Boom! Huge hits to the quarterback. That's going to be a loss of 2. And Keontae Steele. Good thing we saw him. I mean, let's just get stats now. This game is ours. All we got to do is get those stats as big hit, and that's only going to be a gain of a couple. As Jarvis May with an interesting run. Not the best runner for them. Of course, it's number 7. As Saturday trying to get something, and they're going to almost get the first, but it's going to be 4th down. They are going to go for it. Will they throw it again? That's the question. I think this is an opportunity for them to run it again. As look at the quarterback going. Need to bring him down. We finally do. But a huge run for Brock Ladler, which is a bummer. The defense is a concern. And I know what you're thinking. You've been praising this defense all day. I have. But this is against FCS East. This is a game where we are going to showcase. But against good teams, this is going to be scary. As are they finally going to throw the ball? No. Quarterback going to take it again. You got to worry about the health of the quarterback. They're just letting him get beat up. As look at those numbers. We are crazy exceeding the passing yards. They are doing amazing on the rushing side of the ball. But all in all, we are the ones with the lead. So that's all that matters. As we want a takeaway. They've got 2. We've got none. 3rd and 4. This is 4 down territory, of course. And we're going to take down the quarterback yet again for a gain of nothing. Everett Lacey having a decent game today as well. This could definitely be a throw. This could be a pass, as Wheaton wants to get into the backfield, and I think he can. But we're going to look around. Oh, my God. I almost had an interception there if we made the right read, but we are going to get the turnover, which is also very nice. We're going to stop, throw this one to Chi-Chi. And Chi-Chi with a big gain. 311 yards for Cheeto Springs, baby. And, hey, 2 interceptions are fine. And look at Baxter go. I think it might be time to take him out, though. Look at the wear and tear. So let's do a coach adjustment. And let's keep fresh. So hopefully that works. Yes, okay, so we got Moneymaker in now. I believe he's had 1 rush today, as this is a counter. He is going to work his way. That should have been nothing. But he is going to get a couple of yards. As Moneymaker back in here. Can he get the inches here? I think he can. There he goes. Moneymaker with a nice run. Now we still have time left to score maybe twice. It's what we want. As we're going to roll out here. Going to just drop it right to Moneymaker again for a gain of 4. But we do have another injury. LJ Danielson. Not great. Our offensive line is not good. So any injuries is just heartbreaking. As we're going to get about a yard there. And he is going to be out for the game. So, it is what it is. I like Chi-Chi on the curl here. And that's what we're going to do. He is going to get tackled 4th and 2. They are going to call a timeout, but we are not going to be kicking this ball. We want to run up this score. Maybe the only time this year we can say that. As we're going to get this one to Spanish. Can you get the... I really wanted that block there, but we are going to get the first down as FCS East is wasting timeouts. Not wasting. I mean, they have to use them, but... Oh, what a terrible pass. That was on me. I think he got bumped a couple of times. All right, so bruised shoulder for our lineman. That's fine. And here we go. Can we get one up here? Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Can he get it? Touchdown! What a play! Comes back to the ball. And is that my boy Chi-Chi? Oh, Chi-Chi. Haku Chi-Chi, man. 6 receptions for 2 touchdowns, 125 yards. And what a play. I thought that one was over. But we are going to take a 35-13 lead. And the Coyotes are a-rockin'. Here we go. Now we got to get the ball back, make it an even crazier game. Because we could potentially get a 5-star quarterback. It's just the reality. As Saturday is finally going to get a sack right here. They have to start throwing the ball now. Okay, so now the ball is going in the air. Which is going to make this quarterback very uncomfortable. He don't like to throw it. He just likes to give it to other people. As he gets a lot of time. As he's just going to throw this out of a push sack there. As it is going... Whoa, we have a career-ending injury? What? Okay. I got to see that. As wide open. Cornerback's not even close. As we'll have to look. Apparently, we have a career-ending injury in our first game. And quarterback not under center yet. Are they going to spike it? Or no, they're going to get a playoff here. Okay, Saturday gets into the backfield. Oh, my God, what did I just do? That was terrible. Oh, my God. This is just a bad drive altogether. I think I'm looking for the turnover and making some really silly mistakes. As the 2-minute warning's coming to right now, as he's going to just dump this off, as we will get the tackle for a loss here. I do want to hold on and look here. Coaching. Injury report here. A low back strain for L.J. Danielson is going to end his career. It's going to end his career? Are you serious? Wow. That is something I've never seen. Okay, we'll miss it, but they're going to get negative 2 yards on that play. I'm just shaking right now. I feel bad. I mean, L.J. Danielson was going to be a part of this team for a little while, and now he can never play football ever again. As we are going to get a big hit on the fullback, 4th and 2. As hopefully we can stop him here. They are floundering. They don't know what to do. As the quarterback just going to run it for the first down. I'd prefer them not to score. Because, I mean, 35-20 doesn't look like a domination. I mean, granted, I don't know if it was. And they are just... I think they're holding. Can we not see that? But, okay. Feel like they held me. I think we're going to go for the sack here if Wheaton can get in. Come on. You got to turn around on that dude. That's an interception if you turn around. Okay, 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun. We are going to get the sack, I believe. Yes. And 3rd and goal. Less than a minute to go. Are they going to throw it? They will. As Wheaton, come on, turn around! And it goes off of his fingers. That's the 2nd time. Nate Barkley, come on, buddy. I need you to get that. I think bringing the heat with Wheaton is working. As, oh my goodness. Nate Barkley, man, may be a problem. 3 shots at him, drops 2 interceptions, and lets the touchdown go. As we are going to stop them. I believe they're going to probably go for an onside kick, which they will. And hopefully we can still score. So we do have 44 seconds. We're not going to kneel this ball out because that's for losers. We're going to try to get a score here. We're going to get this. We're going to get it. Oh, my God. Why didn't you put your hands up? That could have been touchdown number 3 for Haku Chichi. All right, actually, I'm putting Chichi on the streak again, dude. I don't think they're expecting it. And an interception. What a terrible way to end it. 3 interceptions, that's on me. Should have just been smart about it. But hey, if we were smart, we wouldn't be Camden Valley Coyote, all right? Let's just say that. As they're just going to pretty much give up the game with that. And wow, their star running back gets hurt on what is probably going to be the final play. But they're going to call an injury timeout. Hopefully he's okay. Hopefully it's not a career ender. As I need to get better at tackling, I'll tell you that right now. Number 7's still not out there. Usually it takes a play or two, but I hope you're okay, dude. Gonna go with the option. The quarterback just taking these hits. They got to be careful, man. As 20 seconds left on the clock, they're going to spike it. Number 7 will return. He just has some bruised ribs. He'll be okay. It is not career ending. Steele trying to get around, but we are going to get a sack there. 5 sacks on the day. They just don't know what to do with us. As is going to be the final play of the game, and they're going to spike it. They are going to spike this ball. I mean, that's fine. They're probably going to go for a long shot here. Could potentially be our 6th sack of the game. Or it could be an interception. In and out of the hands. That is going to do it. The Coyotes win their first ever game, and Jagle is happy about it. We outscored them big in the first quarter and just kept the pedal to the metal. As Richardson wait, who was the guy that got hurt? I thought it was Richardson. Look at this. That was one of my favorite plays. Hits as he throws. Haku Chichi comes back to the ball for the win, and everybody is happy. I mean, we're pretty happy as well. Now, here's the thing about a career-ending injury. Do we have to keep him on the roster? As let's look at the player stats. Cheeto Springs, 4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Sure, it could have been a lot better, but a 156 passer rating, not too bad. Not too bad. JoJo Baxter did get banged up in this game, but he goes for 33 yards, only averaging 3 and a touchdown. Pretty okay. But Tito Moneymaker had a good game. He broke out. As receiving goes, of course, it's going to be, with 10 receptions, JoJo Baxter. So he was great out of the backfield. But Haku Chichi with 125 yards and 2 tutties. That goes for Ricky Rogers Spanish with a great performance as well. And Jet Moore. All of our guys showing up. Hayward even had a good catch. Moneymaker had a catch as well. Now going to the defensive side of the ball. Wow. 6 tackles for a loss for Charlie Beans. And 2.5 sacks for our boy. Love to see that. Now total tackles will go to Dre Wheaton. He had a great game and a sack for himself. Altogether, 2.5 sacks for Beans, 1 for Wheaton, 1 for Antoine Keys, and a half a sack for Marquise Winger. We like to see that. That is a great performance. As week 1 is in the books. Love to see it as we almost get to level 2. As we hopefully don't get locked out of many schools next week, but or players, mind you. Let's see, what are we going to get? Okay, The quarterback has not locked us out. We do get locked out of a couple of people. I want to look back at that. We get locked out of Kongbo, Block, and Mix. We are out of the mix on Mix, which is an upsetting development. But before we end this episode, we will look at our recruiting. See, we get 45 hours back. Mix is off our board. Kongbo, see you later. And same thing with Block. Now, look at this. We are number 4 and moving up on the board of LaMichael Spruce. That's nice. We are the number 2 school for Matthew Bragg. I hate to brag, but that's pretty good. We are going to have to throw some hours at Jaden Havner. I think he could be very good for this organization. Same thing. We are not on the board for a lot of these cats. So let's do that before we end today's episode. Throw in some contacting of the families to a couple of these boys. We'll add, just some social medias. And for Rico, we will add a DM player. So that is going to do it for us today. I hope you enjoy this. If you want to see more of the Camden Valley Coyotes, let me know in the comments. I'm having a great time playing this. Hopefully you had a great time watching it. I've been Jagle, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.